just relax, just sit back, kick your feet up, get ready, put it back. We can laugh cause it's here. Tell me how you feel, keep it real, it's a safe space. We're sorry to say, sorry to say, sorry to say, sorry to say.
Wow, 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 wow.
That's crazy. And I want you to do better.
Exactly.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome to another episode.
Sorry to say.
The podcast. Oh my goodness.
Is that
oh my
on
gosh.
there? The podcast. Or do we just add that? Like,
Wait. Is that where?
you know, like on the logo and stuff?
Oh, yeah, it's on there.
Oh, okay.
I think.
We just
It gotta
always
be.
say the podcast.
I think it is on there.
But I think that makes sense.
Right. I mean, but what else would it be?
Just
It's
sorry
okay.
to say.
No, I'm saying what else would it be? Like, why do we continue to say the podcast? Because obviously
True.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Anywho, we're grateful to be here. One more time.
Hello.
Amen.
In the land of the
Maybe, I'm
living.
just like- Correct. Okay. First of all, how are you? I'm like,
I was about to ask you that.
Okay, well, you go first and I'll go.
Okay. I'm good. I feel like, you know, life is doing its thing and I'm going right along with it. You know,
Okay.
had a good weekend this past weekend. You know,
Yes.
a little family time. Shout out to
Shout out to the
yeah. How are you?
Riding the waves.
Not you're a surfer.
Correct. Surfing on the waves of life. Praise
Mhm.
God. I'm just trying to stay afloat. No, I'm just playing.
Cause that's
Okay,
so...
that was dramatic. Okay, I'm sorry.
But no, for real. You're good?
No, yeah, I'm good though, for sure. It was it was some very much needed time though that we had this weekend. It was very rejuvenating. I just, I think we all needed that moment to just like recharge.
Absolutely.
And that was just the perfect retreat.
It was.
It literally was. It was such a great mixture of laughter, fun, worship, time spent with Jesus. It was just great.
It was. It really
was great.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all.
So, today's Would You Rathers are a little different. We are actually going to talk about some of the Would You Rathers that we put on the Sorry to Say Instagram page and talk about the results and how y'all decided to vote. Because some of these was a little surprising, I think.
Absolutely. For sure.
Now, this first, I'm glad we're all on the same wavelength, because if not, we was gonna have to talk about
a problem.
Gonna have to come on down to the altar. The first one was, would you rather have stanky feet? Stanky, that's so country. Stanky? Oh my gosh. Wow. Would you rather have stinky feet or bad breath? And out of all the votes, it was 100% stinky feet. And I'm proud to say,
I second that motion. Yeah. Absolutely. I would prefer not to have neither.
Correct.
Or either, I should say. But if I had to have one.
Definitely.
I can put some foot odor or something in the shoes. But breath?
Whew, that's crazy.
You can't talk no more.
You can't. You have to be quiet. I will also say, too, that ought to let you know who your friends are. Because if you're not getting notified.
Correct.
Hey,
by either,
we need to talk.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, depending on friends, like if you never take your shoes off or something, maybe they wouldn't necessarily know.
Okay.
But
yeah, that's true.
Everybody's going to know about the breath. And somebody should have been in.
Tapped you on the shoulder. Because, and I would hate, you would also know, because some people might be doing this to a friend, whispering in the ear saying, did you smell her breath? Like, don't do that. Just tell me.
Offer some gum or mint.
And take it when I offer it. Don't try to be modest and say, oh, no, thank you. Take it.
Yeah, for sure.
Please.
This.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I'm glad to know that you all are on the same way. I can't talk. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, the next one was, would you rather always talk loud?
Why would you do that?
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Would you rather always talk loud or only be able to whisper? And it was a 50-50 from you guys. Half of y'all said I always talk loud. The other half of y'all said that y'all would want to be able to only whisper. Now let's really dissect these things.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be with the people who will only want to whisper, because I feel like how I'm talking right now is already a bit too loud. So, and I'm sure that this is not loud. Like, this is not the level of loud that this question is meaning.
Mm-hmm.
People won't want to talk. They was like, here she come, here she come, here she come. Yeah, don't say that, don't say that, don't say that. We don't want her to talk. That's loud.
Hear me out. I get that. I am the 50% because I truly do not know.
Okay.
But that's gonna blow me to talk to you when you only whisper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna always be, huh?
Yeah.
What? Speak up.
Exactly.
What you say? Like, at least I know if you talk loud, I just gotta prepare myself.
Okay.
My watch gonna tell me you in a loud environment. Like,
okay,
at least I'm ready. I will also say maybe I'm a little biased on that.
Okay.
Because when me and my friends get together,
we loud.
It's loud anyway.
So maybe always talk loud. Because honestly, if I was always to whisper, I probably wouldn't be invited to the functions no more. Them would say, we don't be knowing what she say. She can't come.
Because after a while, you can't ask anymore. After that third time, you have to just be like,
say, that's crazy.
Okay, that's crazy.
It's
wow.
You'll be like, girl.
And walk
away. Conversation has been shortened.
You can't say anything else, so.
Okay, yeah. Maybe loud then.
But I guess, again, why I go back and forth? Because it's just not appropriate to be loud everywhere.
Imagine being at church and you trying to talk. I'm trying to whisper something to somebody next to me. I'm telling the whole church, I'm going to interrupt the service.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Maybe have an on and off, whisper. But I don't know.
Just be mute.
Don't talk
unless you are in your environment that is acceptable.
Yeah. Jeez Louise.
Because you can't go to the football game and only whisper. Because you might as well have stayed at home. Nobody is going to hear what you said. Too,
we're not listening for you at the football game. We want you to be quiet. We're trying to pay attention to the field.
You know, sometimes you got a little commentary.
Correct, but keep it to yourself. We're trying to pay attention to number 24. We're trying to see if Ray gonna make the touchdown.
He do.
Every time.
He going to the league.
He going to the league.
Okay.
Correct.
Next one. Would you rather be consistently sticky or constantly itchy?
Whew.
Y'all voted 75% sticky.
And I agree. I would rather be sticky than itchy.
That's disgusting. Both of them
are disgusting. But I can't even enjoy my day just itching the whole time. Jesus.
You can't sit down if you sticky.
I will. I strengthen my legs. God is good. But you can't sit still being itchy.
I wonder, look at me. I wonder if it's an itch in one spot or just itchy all over. Ugh.
Exactly. That's coming from a person who has eczema.
Okay.
I can itching constantly. God, I can't.
I guess I would go with sticky too, but maybe we finna show our age. I feel like the older people that had the chicken pox, they would have instantly been like sticky.
Wait, I'm
The
screaming
horror
because
stories that I've heard behind the chicken pox is hilarious to
but
me.
that's not too old because when I was growing up, that was still a thing.
No, me too. I just never got it.
Oh yeah.
Like I feel like
we don't want
were.
Jesus.
Oh, absolutely not. But like it was still a. You don't want to get the chicken pox. Like it was something talked about.
Yeah.
But I don't think none of me or my friends have got. Well, I know I haven't, but I don't think none of my friends did either.
Same.
So we must have been like the last little group.
Yeah. The last little group is crazy. It's also crazy too how just like the world like evolves from certain things, you know what I mean? Like how chickenpox was a thing, COVID was a thing, like monkeypox was a thing. Like what's that one, was it the swine flu?
Oh yeah.
Like just all of these. Let me stop talking for the government to try to ting me and see where I am and come.
They do that anyway.
Come capture me.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh wait, no, you read the next one.
Oh, okay. Would you rather? Would you rather always be too hot or too cold? 88% of you guys said cold. And I want to say,
I'm surprised it wasn't 100.
Correct, because to be too hot.
I was finna say you going to hell, but no.
Correct. But to feel like to get a glimpse of hell, too hot always? No.
Because this summer was too hot.
And really that was just a little tinge. Because we've had some summers before that's been hell on earth.
I feel like that was this summer.
You think so?
Yes, bro. This summer was so hot.
It's been a long
for
year.
a long time.
Okay. No, you're absolutely right. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely correct. No, it was hot for a long time.
A long time.
Yeah, it didn't start getting cold till like November, and barely then.
Barely.
It just started. It's 75 degrees right now. No, just like I got on the tank top.
No, for real. And I was finna say too, like, at least when you're cold, there's things you can do. Like, layer up, get blankets. When you hot, you're just miserable.
You're miserable.
Ugh.
Oh, he just sweating in creases in places. Jesus. Gosh, to be constantly hot. That mean they must have, whoever picked constantly hot, they must have grew up with like air conditioning always. Like they never had to go play outside or nothing. Because growing up as children, knowing what it feels like to have to stay outside.
That's true.
Before being able to come in and be in the cool air. I don't wish that on nobody.
Oh my gosh. That right there was such a blessing to walk in and feel that cool air.
What?
Oh. And then, like at my granny house, you know, we just had the box air conditioning, so everybody be trying to, everybody be trying to sit like this. You put your shade over the thing so it can fly up. Yay! And then also talking to it so that your voice could change and stuff. Yeah.
I'm screaming because you thought you was T-Pain, didn't it?
Correct.
Okay,
last one. Would you rather watch the same movie for the rest of your life or eat the same food for the rest of your life? And 62% of y'all said same movie. That's also crazy.
Same movie.
That's also crazy to me because the rest of y'all gonna eat the same thing for the rest of your life? I love me some chicken, but I wouldn't want it only for the rest of my life.
I wouldn't want that for you either.
That's crazy.
Chicken every day, all day. Jeez.
At one point, that was my life.
At one point, it was mine too. But we thank God for deliverance. Praise
same movie? Okay. You would pick that too?
I would pick same movie for sure. I low-key watch the same movies
I was going to say, what movie would it be though?
Only one movie?
Mine is so unhinged.
Mine is too.
Okay, you go.
But also too, mine is also a movie that nobody really watches for real. I think you probably know. Come in, guys. Beauty Shop.
Bro, that's what I thought you was going to say.
I can't hear you.
That's actually a little crazy.
I love that movie so much. That is my favorite movie. Like, I would watch Beauty Shop every day.
That's crazy.
I
I mean,
love
it
that
is a
movie.
great movie, but
I
every
love that
day.
movie. That girl said, "Dear God, let it be soon." Nobody ever knows my Beauty Shop references except for my sister.
Because I just feel like nobody watches it like you.
Literally nobody watches.
I'm a little ashamed of mine.
What is it?
Django.
Oh my God. Django. What?
Bro, that movie takes me down
Are you
every
serious?
time.
Django? What about that movie what makes you want to watch it every day?
Oh my gosh, it's so many funny parts. But if you know, you know. The best scene in that movie is the
KKK?
yes, bro.
when-
Criticize.
No, for sure. That's a good movie.
Oh my
Wow,
God.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
But I feel like just that being my answer is very crazy.
No, absolutely out of all
But
the
it was
movies.
the first thing that came to mind as soon as I
Django?
said it.
I knew mine was crazy, but that's crazy. Django?
Oh my gosh.
That's kind of
I'm
wild.
finna go home and watch that.
And like, that's crazy because that's a slave movie. And it shouldn't be funny, but it is.
I know.
It's definitely funny.
Like, even, it's one of them movies that if you really watch it multiple times, when it's more than one person in the scene, look at somebody different every time. They just all be doing funny stuff, like their facial expressions and everything.
That
That movie funny.
That
I'm
movie
sorry.
funny.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I could see how you would want to watch that, I think.
Not really, but
No,
you
but
support me anyway.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I love that for me. And you?
I was screaming. All right, guys. So let's get into it.
Okay.
So today we're going to talk about family.
Yes. We are a family.
Oh my
I should have said
God.
Dream Girls, actually.
Because really, let's talk about Dream Girls for just a quick sec. Can we put a pin right there?
Please.
So first of all, just throwing this out there, I'll be a part of, help. I am a part of Dream Girls the Musical.
Ooh.
We will be showcasing on March 30th. So if you're in the Dallas Fort Worth area, come on by.
Yeah.
And I play L'Oreal. So, and don't play on L'Oreal Robinson's top, okay? Because she really that girl. Anyways.
Is if we want to really get into it.
Yes, period.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I'm finna sing that down.
I can't wait. Oh, I'm finna be loud.
I'm about to sing the snot out of L'Oreal Loves Jimmy.
The snot out is crazy.
Okay, anyway. But no, y'all, if you are in the area, please come by. It's going to be really, really great. All right, so back to it. Today we're going to be talking about family. Okay. This is going to be an episode. Okay.
All right. So we're just going to dive right on into it.
Yeah.
Head first and go for it. So what is one of your favorite things that you and your family used to do?
One of my favorite things my family and I used to do. So I grew up in Alabama, obviously, because I've already said that I'm from Alabama. But the part of Alabama that I'm from, I'm not gonna name it because nobody's gonna know. But all of my cousins and like my close cousins, my aunties and all of them, like we all stayed in the same like area together.
Okay.
So like we would always have like sleepovers and big family gatherings, and I think that was just something that I used to really, really like enjoy. Like it wouldn't have to be like a holiday for all of us to be together.
Gotcha.
So like, yeah,
that's good. I like that.
What about for you?
Favorite things that we used to do? I think Favorite is kind of crazy. Like,
okay, just one thing I used to do a lot, all the time.
we would take family vacations. So I guess
Okay.
that, like, depending on where the Usher convention was going to be, we would make that into like our yearly family vacation too.
And that's something y'all still do, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just like seeing different places, because you literally have no choice technically in where it's gonna be.
Yeah.
But then you like make the best out of where it is.
Yeah.
And I mean, they usually were good cities, but like one of my favorite places that I remember was Detroit. And hate to say, we probably would have never went to Detroit just willy-nilly, right?
Yeah.
So
okay, I love that. I think that's something that I wish that my family used to do. Like, and I will say, like, growing up, like, as a kid, like, we did take, like, family trips, like, going to, like, different amusement parks or traveling to, like, beaches and, like, just different stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think as we got older, it just kind of wasn't a priority anymore. Especially, too, because child family got crazy, but we thank God anyhow.
For sure.
But, yeah, that's something that I do wish that my family did, like, have, like, more of, like, a traditional type of thing like that, you know? Anywho. Okay.
Why did you look at it like that?
It's like my eyes started to blur for a second.
Uh-oh.
I had to focus. Okay. What are some stories that you've heard about your parents or some stories that about your family period that have been passed down?
Like historic?
It doesn't have to be historic. Just like maybe, I don't know, like maybe you've heard like stories about maybe how your parents were as children, or like you've heard stories about your grandmother, and how she grew up or whatever. I don't know.
Okay. I have a few. And let me say, I think that's one of the biggest things that like I don't want to use the word regret, but I just hate that I missed out. I no longer have any living grandparents. And so just not having too many like serious stories. I wish now, knowing the importance of talking to older people, I wish I would have had those times to like talk to them more. But anywho, two of the things that came to mind when I thought about it. One, my granny. Growing up, she this is so unhinged. She wanted to play sports, but you had to be a certain age. So she changed her birth certificate so that she could play. What? And this is kind of a running joke, or became a running joke, because after so long, she forgot how old she is or how old she was.
Wow.
So we used to always be laughing for her birthday and be like, how old are you? And it would be like, well, 70 or 71. Like, I'm not sure.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Wow.
So
well, also, too, how was she able? I mean, was there a thing back in the day, like, where you could physically change it by yourself, or you think you still had to, like, go through?
No, I'm pretty sure she just whited it out. Or something.
Okay.
Like,
whited it out is kind of crazy.
Yes, bro.
Oh my goodness. Okay. That's a good story. That's a good story to tell, actually.
Okay, good.
Good.
Okay. What's one thing your family taught you that stuck with you?
One thing my family taught me that stuck with me: Jesus. They taught me Jesus.
No, that's a
they
good
introduced me to Jesus, and he's been my friend ever since. He's been my good friend. I don't know, something aside from that. Okay. My mom and my grandmother on my mom's side. Well, really both my grandmothers. Something they taught me was to always just like keep myself up, you know what I mean? Just because you go to the grocery store don't mean you gotta walk out the house with a bonnet, mixed match socks and a holy shirt. Like still make yourself presentable at all times.
Okay.
And if anybody know me then you know I'ma always do that now. Like that's something that I just and I don't and people be like, oh, where you going? You feel you looking good for like and it's like
That voice.
genuinely nobody. Like this is just how like I was raised. Like this is what I was taught, like to always present yourself. You know what I mean?
That's
But yeah.
good. My turn. This is very like not serious.
Okay.
But my aunt, she taught me that it was important for a lady to always have her nails and toes done.
Okay, period.
And that's like so surface level, but that's just the first thing I thought.
That's still very important.
And again, I don't play about my nails and toes being done. Like you might not always see the two, but
yeah,
that is very important to me.
Absolutely.
I'll say like on more of like the serious side. I think just the importance of like family and not like both of my parents have at least 6 siblings or more.
Wait, I didn't know. I don't think I knew that. I think I knew that on your mom's side, but I didn't know it's your dad.
Yeah, so my mom has, no, it is 6 of them. So it's 5. She has 5 other siblings, and then my dad has 7 other siblings.
Wow.
Yeah, so obviously growing up with siblings, you know, they were taught to like, that's your family.
Yeah.
And so I just feel like I kind of take that now of like, you don't get to pick them and people are not perfect, but that's your family. So you got to make sure that like you love them, you look after them, you pray for them and just, you know, be there as a supporting person for them.
Yeah. That's good. That's really, really good. I think that's something that even like, I think that's something I've just now like, well, I ain't gonna say just now, but that's something I've just kind of like gathered as like an adult. Like my family, like that's my family. Like no matter like your friends, the friends that you have or whatever, like that's cool. But at the end of the day, your family is your family and they're going to be there no matter what. You know what I mean? And I think that's just something like that I don't think I took as serious, like, you know, growing up. Like, I don't think, and I mean, I'm sure like that's just people in general. Like when you growing up, you don't really understand for real. But, yeah, it's just like, as you get older, like you realize like your family really kind of all you got, not all you got. Not me trying to say something and then saying that that's not what I'm saying.
No, but I get you. And even to like friends can become family for sure. But just knowing like that's home base. Yeah. And so don't just be so quick to write them off.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Describe your relationship with your sibling.
Okay. So I only have, even though I call so many people my brothers and sisters, because we're all brothers and sisters in Christ. But my biological siblings, I only have a younger brother. Shout out to Doug, twin and them.
Literally, that is your twin.
Okay, calm down. Don't take it so far.
It is, honey.
But we're 5 years apart, and so when we're 5 years apart, but our birthdays are 2 days apart. So we literally have been locked in from the beginning.
Yeah.
So when he was first born, obviously I was 5, because I just hit that. But he was literally mine. Like all of those little memes and stuff where it'd be like, your older sister is your second mom or whatever. No, that was literally me. Like I went to school and I told them, hey, I need my work for the next 6 weeks because I'm finna be on maternity leave.
And what they sent home, some coloring pages and traced the letter
No, they
A.
called my mother because they were disturbed. But also, I went to Oak Cliff Bible at the time, and no, we used to have real work. Like, I think I used to be doing essays.
In kindergarten?
Yes, like, they did not play.
I know that's right.
Shout out to them, though. But, yeah, so we've been locked in for a hot minute. We grew up, obviously, because I feel like we're different genders, you know, girl, boy. Mm-hmm. At some point, it got to be, that's my annoying little brother, like, leave me alone, go away. But at the end of the day, like, we always been locked in. I think when I went off to college and he was going into high school, that's when our relationship got a little strained just because we had been so close for so long.
Yeah.
And then he kind of felt like, dang, my sister has left and like, you know, doing her own thing at such a pivotal moment of him in like his teen years. But I feel like now, as we've both gotten more into our 20s, like we're starting to come back and build that friendship outside of just being siblings.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah.
I'll say, thank you, Lord. That's what I'll say. Thank you, Lord. No, I'm just kidding. So I have an older sister and a younger brother.
Okay.
We're really like
middle child.
Correct, middle child. And I felt every bit of that growing up, but I thank God anyhow.
Okay.
We're grateful to be here. But my brother and I have always been ace bone coon, like
twin
but
in
also
them.
no, yeah, like we're born so close together. It's dang near like we're twins, seriously. So and yes, we do have the same mother and daddy, so don't try to don't be like, oh, she mother that. Okay, anyway.
Okay.
Cause why would I keep going? Girl, shut up. But yes, my brother and I have always been super close, except for that one time.
Don't do him.
That one time my brother broke my Nintendo DS.
So?
DS, whatever it's called.
It was probably your fault.
No, he got mad. Anyway.
I'll be every time.
I'm screaming. Okay, my sister and I, we definitely had some roller coasters.
Okay.
Moments growing up. Like we've always been like, that's my sister. Like she gonna always take up for me and I'm always take up for her type thing. But growing up, it was definitely a little difficult.
Yeah.
Our relationship was definitely rocky. And if she sees this, she can definitely attest to that. We just really kind of came to a point of healing recently.
Okay.
Like to where I was able to express to her some things and she was able to express to me some things and we were able to just like kind of put everything out
on the table. Yeah.
And just really realize like, okay, like regardless of what happened in the past, like let's move past that. Let's heal from this. Like, you know what I mean? And realize at the end of the day, you're still my sister. Like,
that's beautiful.
And you still I got your back, you got mine type thing.
That's really beautiful.
Now that's my dog.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because I know adults that haven't reached that, like 50s, 60s, that haven't reached that level with their siblings. So,
and it's just like,
that's major.
Dumb. And especially too, like, and I don't mean to be super deep, but especially too, like with our mother passing, like we had no other choice but to lock in.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing to have been like, because I feel like my mom was definitely like the mediator between us two, and was like gonna always make sure that we were able to like come back to common ground. But like when she left or whatever, it was just like we didn't have that, and it was just like we going for the jugular every time.
We gotta choose, yeah.
And so it would be times to where like I didn't want to. There would be times where I didn't want to talk to her because I'm just like I still feel some type of way, and it's just like, girl, like get over that. Like, you know, that happened in the past. Like my sister, she not even on that time no more. Like, you know what I mean? So express to her how she's made you feel like in the past or whatever. And then she expressed to you whatever, like get past that and move on, because life is definitely too short to be still trying to hold grudges and whatever. Literally. So anywho, I say all that to say,
I hope that set somebody free. Have the hard conversations with your siblings for sure.
Yeah. It literally is so worth it because, again, at the end of the day, life is, they can be here today, gone tomorrow. And it's just like, you would hate to have that, you know, that regret, you know, sitting on your conscience. Like, dang, I should have done this or I should have done that.
Should have said this.
I should have resolved this. And it's just like, do it while you can. You know what I'm saying? As hard as it may sound, just do it.
Yeah.
It's definitely necessary. So, love you, sister.
Okay, I think we have time for one more. This is kind of a two-parter, and you can choose how you want to answer it.
Okay.
Did you have a nickname growing up? If so, what was it, and how did you get it? Or like, if you didn't have a nickname, do you know how you got your name?
Okay. I had a nickname growing up and I hated really right now, I don't even want to say it, but it was called T Baby. Oh, that's so cringy.
That's not as bad. That's actually really cute.
No,
I
it's
see
not.
airbrush T Baby across the top.
No, because
With a
I was
Tweety
a chunky
bird.
little kid who used to cry a lot. I'm just so irritated by that. That's why I'm a G now. Cry? Are you kidding me?
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
that's too much.
T
Shut up.
Baby kind of cute.
That's ugly.
Now
I hate
D
that.
Baby would have been disgusting.
No, that sounds like a bully. Oh, here come D Baby. Here come D Baby.
Which I kind of was, but go.
I'm screaming. I honestly don't know how I got the name T Baby, if I could be honest.
Okay.
But honestly, maybe this is what it is. I was really such a sweet child.
Aww.
Like, I really was. Like, I didn't.
I
Like,
can see
if my
that, though.
parents had to worry about any of their children, I wasn't one of them.
Okay.
My brother used to get in trouble for talking too much. And my sister used to have a mouth on her. She talks too much and she gonna say what she want to say. Got an attitude.
See that.
So me, I was just there. You know what I'm saying? I used to do great in school. I never got in trouble for real. Like, so I was just everybody's darling child. Like, I did not get in trouble.
That's so sweet.
So sweet. A darling child and just big. They used to just be letting me eat. Go outside and play. And even when I did go outside and play, like, why they didn't weigh it out? Jeez Louise.
It was
but
just
anyway,
baby fat, like they would say.
I just got rid of it. So how much of a baby? Okay. But no, seriously, I think that's really what it was. And obviously my name starts with a T, so
Okay.
T Baby.
That's cute.
Is it?
I'm gonna stay on it. That's cute.
I'm screaming. And I think my name Tierra, I don't know where they got it from, and I wish they would have put it in their back pocket. I low-key think my daddy told me that they were gonna name me Alex.
Glad they went with Tierra.
Dang, I kind of like Alex. I would have liked to be Alex. Or was that my sister that was gonna name Alex? Nah, that was me. Okay, go ahead. It's on you.
Never had a nickname growing up.
Because D Baby would have been crazy.
Correct. And I always wanted one, but at this point it's too late.
Put in the comments right now. Give her a nickname. Give her a nickname in the comments. Come on.
Best one gets $1. I don't know where Destiny came from either, but
please tell the story.
My name was going to be what Tierra said. Come in close. Listen up. Turn the volume up, because I'm saying it once and once only.
And whatever you hear, don't think it's a mistake. You heard it. That's what it was.
My name was going to be Lakamisha Lavendere. Now what? I would still be trying to figure out how to spell that to this day. Do I look like? No, I ain't gonna ask that.
I need to ask best friend what was going on.
I truly don't know. Like, that's so, and I don't even like the word like ghetto and stuff. That's so ghetto.
Because how do you spell that?
I was going to be doomed from jump.
Yeah, what you think your nickname would have been?
Misha.
Okay. That's what we finna call everybody. Her nickname is Misha.
No. That's so ugly. Lakamisha and Lakamisha Lavendere, that was the first name. We don't know where they was going with the middle name and the last.
Say it one more time for the people in the back.
Lakamisha Lavendere. It really got a ring to it, but that sounds like a drink that you order and you not gonna feel good afterwards. Right.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. We give thanks for my dad because he put his foot down and said, no.
My daughter would not.
Or else I would have been out here.
Shout out to Mr. Merida.
That's so ugly.
I genuinely I gotta ask best friend what was going on. What did the inspiration? Because that's creative.
Is it?
Who else would come up with that?
Nobody. That's the problem.
Exactly. That's creative. Like what pieces came together to make that? Wow.
Anywho, we give thanks for Destiny. 2 E's.
Absolutely.
And an apostrophe at the end.
Don't forget the apostrophe, please.
Because Sandra gets upset.
Correct. As she should. All right, guys. Well,
sorry to say, that's our time.
That's our time. Peace out. Out of here.